categorical that the Secretariat works under the Commission. So the staff of the Commission performs a delegated function. The buck stops with the Commission. My plain reading of Article 138(3)(c) is that the process of tallying, verification, and declaration of the result is the mandate of the Commission. It's not the mandate of the staff or the Secretariat. This is also reiterated under Section 39(1)(c), paragraph B, which also states categorically that the function of tallying and verification is supposed to be done by the Commission. Was it done by the Commission? That is the only question, my Lord, I will answer. I will answer it through the eyes of the averments made by the 9th respondent, that is Professor Abdi Guliye, and the 4th respondent, that's in the consolidated petition, that's Honorable the Chairman Chebukati. This is how, from their own affidavit, without even going to the regulations in which they set out on how the verification was supposed to be done, from their own affidavit. When the other 4 commissioners are clear that they were not involved in the verification and tallying and declaration of the result, this is what they say in their respective affidavits. The affidavit of Professor Guliye, the 9th respondent, sworn on 20th of August 2022 in respect of petition 005, at paragraph 8, he is clear that once assigned a responsibility by the Commission, whatever recommendations he makes have to go back to the Commission for consideration. So from his own averment, it was clear that even when the Commission delegates a function to a commissioner, he has to report back to the Commission for approval. At paragraph 32 of his affidavit, this is how he described how verification was done and the result generated. That the Chief Executive Officer / the Commission Secretary came with the final result. That is on 15th of August 2022, when the commissioners were seated in a meeting. He acknowledges that the verification is not being done by the Commission. It is the Chief Executive Officer getting to the commissioners a result, a clear admission that they were not involved in the tallying and the verification of the result. Now, in respect of the 27 constituencies which have been mentioned, and there was doubt whether verification was done, this is how he puts it in paragraph 27, paragraph 35 of this affidavit, that these constituencies were verified in the presence of agents of candidates and included in the final tally. There's nowhere in that statement he says that verification was done by the Commission. Now, on why he did not even announce the result for transparency, then he says there was no calmness in the auditorium for them to announce the result. But then the question is, when it was restored, the chairman of the Electoral Commission was able to read the result in Form 34C. The question is, during that period, how is it that they could not read the result for the 27 constituencies. The chairman of the commission, Honorable Chebukati, in his replying affidavit to the fourth petitioner's petition, the affidavit is undated, but it was filed on 27th of August 2022. This is how he characterizes the verification of the result by the commission. At paragraph 31, he avers under oath that the verification and tallying was undertaken by a staff of IEBC with some commissioners assigned the role. My Lord, from the chairman's own averment, the verification is being done by a commissioner assigned the role, and the staff of IEBC. There is no indication anywhere that that outcome of the verification was brought before the commissioners before an announcement was made. It is understandable that tallying and a verification of over 40,000 polling stations is an Herculean task, and it cannot be done by 7 commissioners. But, my lords, if they delegate that function to the staff of IEBC and a commissioner or 2 commissioners, it is my submission that whatever report that comes out of that tallying and verification has to be placed before the commissioners before a declaration is made. My Lord, that was not done. Now, an explanation is given by the chairman of the commission at paragraph 25 of his affidavit in reply to the fourth petitioner's petition, when the fourth petitioner avers that no announcement was made for 27 other constituencies for purposes of transparency, this is what he responds: there was no legal obligation to do that. My Lord, there is no explanation given why it was done in respect of 261 other constituencies and not the 27 constituencies. It's my submission that in respect of those other 27 constituencies, there was lack of transparency and accountability.